Hi guys, it's Monty, the Polka Dot Pinecone. Welcome back to my channel. I have another video for today. I was going to do a little tutorial on a couple of things that I created. I had just previously done a video yesterday showing how to use score tape and attach micro beads with it to coat like die cuts or just stripes or however you want to embellish something. But a really cute way to use some of your micro beads, and you can do it with just your score tape. And there's all different sizes, of course, 1/8 inch up to whole sheets. So real fun to do. So first off, I wanted to show you, let me show you what I did with my score tape that was different from the other thing. So what I did this time was I used my score tape and I laid it down in different lengths, and I just laid it on a piece of just plain paper. What I can tell you is from this one, what I would do differently. This one I used a piece of textured cardstock that I put the paper on. Next time I think I'll do plain, no texture on it, because you can see the texture in it, which, I mean, it's cute, but if you don't want that, then you're definitely going to want to use, you know, a piece of paper that's not textured. So anyway, what I did, here's kind of the remnants of it. I took pieces of paper and I just laid my score tape out in strips. So I have it all laid out, and I use these two, 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch, and I just kind of alternated different sizes. And then I took my my desk is a huge mess here, guys. It's, if you can see it, it's just like piled everywhere. So I took some of my foil, just deco foil, and different colors. So I used some gold and some green and some pink, wherever it is, and some pink on this one. And so all you do is just lay down a piece of tape on top of some cardstock. So let me show you real quick kind of what you can do. So I just took some cardstock and I took a wide piece, and then I did a wide piece, and I did it one at a time because you don't want to get them mixed. For some reason I can't grab a hold of that. Okay, so you just peel off the score tape, take your piece of foil, and then just lay it on top of it. Make sure that the colored side is up, and then just take it and press it down. You can even use your bone folder to kind of burnish it in to make sure, you know, that you get it down good. But I was just using my finger too. Anyway, then you just pull it up, and there you go. There's your strip of foil. And then I took another strip in a smaller size. Here's my 1/4 inch, and I just put it right up next to it. Put that down good, tear it off, and then I just pulled this one off. And then I did another color. Let's use some gold this time. So you just lay the piece over it where it's not been, you know, tore off before, like you can see on these sides where it's been used. Okay, so I can just take my finger and burnish it also. You don't have to use a bone folder. Ta-da! Look how pretty. So you could make whatever, I mean, you could you can do this in lines, and then, you know, then just cut out your die, you know, with after you've got it all done. So, you know, of course, use any kind of die you want, depending on, you know, just how many lines you want to do and how big you want to do. You could also do, you know, get the sheets of the score tape or the bigger sizes, 1 inch and stuff, and then, you know, coat a bigger area, and then like, you know, you could burnish in a whole one color at a time if you wanted to. So anyway, that's what I did, and then took the pieces and cut it out. So I cut out this bow and made a pretty little foiled bow. And there are tons of colors of foil, and you don't have to have, you know, a Mink machine or the Anna Griffin, you know, heat up tool either. So even if you don't have one of those, you can still use foil, just with the score tape. And you can also use, like I have this also, Deco foil adhesive pin. So you could just take this, and how I used it on this one. So I wanted just this outline done. So I just took this Deco foil pin, and I just coated the edge with it, and then laid my silver piece down to, you know, and I just kept going over and over and over to get the silver applied to that. So that's how I coated that one. So you can do just about any kind of project you want. So anyway, there's that project. I layered up a couple pieces and then put some sequins in there, and then put a piece of blue tulle over the top. So I made the shaker, and then I made this bow, hung it from here, put a little piece of rickrack ribbon on the top to hang it by, and then I also hung a pretty little snowflake charm that I got from BB Crafts. So anyway, that's another way you can use it. And then also, like if, say, here's some Snow and Cocoa pieces. If you want some, you know, accents on it, like say some gold accents, just take this pin also and just draw it where you want it, and then lay the foil over it, rub it in, and then you got foil accents to your you know, ephemera pieces and stuff and tags. So a couple different ways to use that there. The second thing I wanted to show you was I had made a bunch of things for Alicia Wagman 510 on YouTube that I sent her for her birthday challenge, and a few of them were bows like this, and I wanted to tell you how I actually made those. So these are made with layers of washi tape. So I just took washi tape, laid them down in rows, and then I cut out, you know, my bow out of that. I'll see, I did another color here. So I did some of these colors, and then I used, here's the piece I used and cut out the bow with. So then I just put the bow together like normal. Now this one, I will tell you, a couple of these pieces weren't staying down super well. Like when I have done these ones before, and like the ones I sent Alicia, I used the Maggie Holmes, this one here. I used the Maggie Holmes Sunny Days collection of the washi tape. I put them down. These, I mean, I put these on here last night. They have not curled up. I mean, these ends have, because they're not attached to the paper. But like this didn't come up at all. On this other one that I used, and I'm not sure, I don't remember where I got this from. I think just a no-name brand, or maybe, I don't even know where it was. But anyway, a couple of these weren't staying down very well. So I had to, like, after I made the bow and I folded them, so I had to take a little bit of hot glue and or just regular glue, I guess, and just glue down pieces where it was coming up. Now, I never had that problem with this one. Like, this one hasn't moved at all. And those ones that I made for Alicia, I sent her all those. I had made those, what, a couple months ago. And when she received them, they were still just like I had made them. So kind of just be aware that different washi tapes, and it seemed like it was this kind. This one, I could tell when I put it down, it didn't feel as sticky. And I'm not sure how to describe it. This is kind of a glossy type on the top. And anyway, it didn't stick down as well. So just be aware of that. If you have some that you want to use, but it's not sticking well, what I would recommend is just either put, just put some tape down first, and then lay the washi on top of it so that it stays sticking down. So anyway, then you just take your die. Oh, my echo is back. And you just lay it on, wherever, and you can do with any die. So here's the bow die. I'll just cut that out, and then I put it together just like a normal bow. There, and it's so pretty. Gives it such a pretty look. And so what I ended up doing on this one, this background of the skate is using this line. So what I figured was, if I use this one with a solid piece of a solid die, and where I was gonna layer it, and so it would be, all the edges would be covered, that would make sure that the washi tape stayed down in place, and it turned out beautiful. So now I have, you can see all the different layers of the different washi tapes back there. So, seeing this, you could, possibilities are endless. So I got the stripes of the washi as the background in the die cut, and then I used some of the other to cut out the bow and use as the decorative piece on top. So anyway, just wanted to show, Alicia had mentioned the bows, how much she loved them, and I think she might have even asked how I had made them. But anyway, this is all just washi tape. This one here, that kind of looks like vinyl, is a kind of a holographic roll that was in that collection. So that's how that turned out. But anyway, you can do all different kinds of things with that. And it turns out pretty when it has all the different, it's not just all one color. So anyway, I want to show you guys that real quick. Hope this was helpful to you guys. And another way to use your score tape. Another way to use foil and that. So let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment below. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.